and welcome to Managing My Money with Rosa. Today, we are going to stuff October's 5th paycheck. This occurs about twice a year where my husband gets 3 paychecks in 1 month, and that's what happened this time. So although it's really close to the end of October, he still got another check, which means some of my funds are going to get extras that they wouldn't normally have gotten. So that's really exciting. But at the same time, there are still funds that this is just their time to be refunded. So thank you so much for joining me today as we stuff $800 today. If you are a subscriber, thanks so much for coming back. I appreciate it. If you are not a subscriber, please, I'd appreciate it if you'd subscribe down below. Remember, you can hit the bell for notifications for every time that I post a new video. So let's get started. So fast food, eating out, whatever you would like to call it, is a luxury that we enjoy. So therefore it's something that I always fund. It gets $100 in 20s because honestly, where do we get most of our eating out? Yes, it is fast food, 20, 40, 60, 80, 100. And they really don't like bills that are bigger than 20, so I typically only put in 20s. Now, the last 2 weeks was rather unique. Oh, how funny. A penny slid in here. Ha ha ha. Oh, sorry. Didn't mean for that to be that loud. We'll just set this over here. Last 2 weeks was a little unique. I went out of town, left some money for my husband to be able to spend on, but none specifically for fast food. So there's still $30 in here. Really, 20 of this I need to go back into my husband's fund because he spent that $20. I had stickies. I am a sticky note person and I'm struggling right now to find my sticky notes. I have absolutely no idea where my sticky notes have gone. There they are. Oh, I thought I was organized. So this 20 actually is going to go to my husband. So 20 2D from fast food because over the weekend while I was gone, he spent $20 on both him and my son for fast food one evening. So that 20 is going to be special and get put to the side. But this 10 is going to actually stay in here for right now. So 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 110. Next up is gas. This gas is specifically for my car. My husband's gas comes out of his weekly or bi-weekly allowance, not allowance, his bi-weekly amount that we have set aside for him. So $50. I am going to more than likely have to increase this 50. Gas prices are on the rise. I'm struggling to make it 2 full weeks on a tank of gas. Anybody else having that problem? Just with gas prices skyrocketing, I am really struggling. So 50, 55, 56, 57, 58, $59 is what's in here now. That'll hopefully help, but this is more than likely going to need to increase just because I can't keep 2 weeks worth of gas in my car. Groceries is going to get its 200. It gets a $100 bill and 2 50s. The grocery store doesn't mind so much my hundreds or my 50s, where fast food, I can only begin to imagine how they'd fall out if I handed them a $100 bill. Nothing's in here. That's because we did a really good job of spending all of our grocery money last time. My youngest gets an allowance and he's getting $10. If you've been watching for any time, you know that I put $10 in every week. When he gets up to $30 in here, we take it out and we divvy it up amongst, he's got a savings, he's got a spending, and he's got an investing. He started to invest in stocks, so that's his allowance. Paper products. Paper products is something that I bulk buy when I go get them. It gets some weeks $20, some weeks $25. I think I need to go get paper products again. Yeah, by the amount of money that's in here, this tells me that I'm about due to purchase some more paper products. Paper products for me includes all of my paper towels, toilet paper, we get bottled water, Cascade, the Dawn dish detergent, trash bags. Oh, I know we need trash bags for certain, so that's definitely going to come out of here. So any of that type of stuff comes into paper products. And again, I typically buy it all at one time so that it's not a little here and a little there. If I do buy it on groceries, last week when I bought it on grocery money, I bought bottled water. And when I got home, I took my receipt and I jotted down how much my paper products owed my groceries because I want to make sure that I keep them separate. So that's paper products. Pet is going to get $10 this week. It fluctuates 10, sometimes it gets 15, it just depends. We have a 10, 20, 25, 30. We have a little Chihuahua Dachshund mix, Sophie, and she needs treats. She needs dog food. We also right now are cat sitting for my daughter. They're doing some renovations on their home, so we have the cat right now. So it's treats for him. It's also actually treats for the birds. We have lots of birds, and my husband loves to feed the birds. So pet. Cash. I get cash for me to spend. Sometimes it's $20, sometimes it's $25. This week it's going to be $25. I remember I said I went out of town last weekend. It was a girls' weekend. There was roughly $80 in here. It's got $1. So I enjoyed my weekend, spent some money on things I probably wouldn't have, but you know what? I had the cash to do it, so I did it. It's always nice to be able to splurge a little here and a little there, so I was really excited. 40 of the dollars that was in here, though, went to work shirts. I got a new shirt for me to wear to school, and then I actually got a nice jacket, too, so I'm really excited about a lightweight jacket. The RV. Our RV, I like to make payments on it. We're working on owning it, so we're making payments. I like to put $100 in here every time it reaches 200, which it should this week, yes. Every time it reaches 200, I go to the bank and I make a payment. That's actually not going to happen this time because to start with, I'm already ahead. My next payment isn't due until December anyways, but I'm going to actually hold on to this since it's the end of the month. We typically pay the RV around the 15th of the month. So when my husband gets paid in November, I will take all 300 that'll be in here at that time. I'll make a RV payment with the extra 100 going towards principal to help pay down the RV a little faster. So we're just going to hold on to that, which is not normal for me, but with that 5th paycheck this month, we're doing something special with the RV. And Toiletries is going to get $15. Toiletries, again, I bulk buy. That's my toothpaste, which I'm about due for. Hairspray, deodorant, that type of stuff. A shampoo, dental floss, anything that we might need, so that I can tell by the quantity in here it's about time to get toiletries. 20, 40, 50, 60, 65, 70, 75, 76, 77. Oh my goodness. Yes, I can only begin to imagine. So that is going to be a goal for this weekend. Dig through and see what I need to purchase toiletries wise, because I know there's no reason I should have 7. I should have that much money in here. So those are all of my cash funds. With my husband's paycheck, the majority of our funds go into cash funds. So out of the $800 that I'm stuffing today, right now I've stuffed $535 of it into our cash funds. I'll take another $200 in just a minute and put that towards my husband's cash that he gets for 2 weeks. So that's where the majority of our funds goes, is into our cash funds when he gets paid. And then there are a few recurring sinking funds that also get money. So the first one that always gets a little bit of money, let me move this around, is family birthdays. It gets $25 every single time my husband gets paid. So 25. The intent is to have $100 for everybody's birthday. This is a fund that I do track. I don't track any of my cash funds. I just trust that I'm doing what I'm supposed to be doing with them. Where my sinking funds, I track all of them. I made my own trackers, printed them, cut them down. When I ran out on the pretty side, I turned it over and I'm using the back side of it because I don't know about you, I don't have money to be printing a whole lot of things, and I certainly don't have money to purchase all of those beautiful trackers I have seen online. So let me add today's date. We're going to add another 25, which should give us 175 in here. That's good. We've got a birthday getting ready to come up. Our oldest daughter is about to turn 20, how old? 98? She's about to turn 23. No, there's no way. She's about to turn 28. That's what it is. So some of this will disappear. 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 20, 40, 50, 60, 65, 70, 75, 175. That's what's in here. I know it's awful. I can't remember all their ages. So let's put that in here. What else needs to get? So next up is retirement. We're gonna scooch a long ways back in here. Retirement gets $5 out of my husband's check. Now, this is an empty folder. I keep no money in here, but I do use this tracking sheet to keep myself, oh, we have company. Hello, Tuck. That would be my daughter's lovely little boy, Tuck. Yes, we hear you, sir. No, please don't come back up here. Today's date, we're going to add $5, which should give me $735. But this is intended solely for a, no, you can't come up here. I know you need attention. As a tracking system, this $5, I'm going to write myself a note. No, I said you can't come up here, sir, is $5. We have a high interest savings account. And it will go in there so that it can begin to earn money very quickly. So we'll put that there. So we'll have $735 in there. Next up is savings. I take $10 from every one of my husband's checks and add it. 10, today's date, add 10 more. Now we have really two savings. We have this, it's just a little bit of cash that we keep in the house at all times. And then we also have a savings, which my money is transferred from my bank into the savings account, where his money, we pull the cash out, put it in here so that we have a little bit of cash in the house. Once this reaches 100, different story, we start to swap it out, get it in the bank, start earning some interest. So 20, 40, all of a sudden I can't count, 20, 40, 50, 60, 70, that matches. So let's put this here. So we're in the process of getting this back up to our 100. And the next is tag renewal. So I don't know about you, but for me, tag renewal really caught me off guard this year. I think it's because we had so many tags this year. We were up to 4, which isn't normal for us. Today's date, add 10. We have my car, my husband's truck. We pay the tag on my daughter's car, though it's completely her responsibility. She does give us money for it. You cannot play with my pin, sir. And then we also have an RV. And between those 4 things, it really was a struggle for us paying tags this year. So that's not going to happen again. Since I've started doing sinking funds, we have done a very good job of making sure we are getting ahead. The goal is to have about $200 for tags to make sure everybody's car is covered. So 20, 40, 60, 80, 90, 100, 15, 110, 115. That's what should be in here. Let's put tags to the side. And then the last thing that we are going to stuff today is $15 into our Christmas challenge. This says 52-week savings challenge. I am not using this the way that I should be. This is just a way that I thought I could track saving an extra $344.50 for Christmas. So this week, for my husband's check, we're going to put in $15 more. So there is 12, and 3 is 15. So every week I mark something off of here in whatever quantity I have, I fold it, and then I drop it into my Christmas box. This is an extra box that I got from the Dollar Tree for $1. I'm not counting it right now. Instead, I'm just marking off everything on my sheet with the goal of before Christmas. I started this October. No, sir, you can't come up here. With the goal of October starting in October that by Christmas I would squeeze out an extra $344 to help cover Christmas expenses. And so far, we're doing all right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 of the 52 weeks is what we've crossed off. So for the month of 1 month, I think that's pretty good, considering really we've only had 5 paychecks this month. So we're going to move this back to the side because Rosa still has cash. Why do I still have cash? Remember, today I said we had $800 to stuff. Normally, I only have $600 to stuff on my husband's paycheck, and that's because I've had to already pull out $200 for him. Well, we got lucky. Today, I got around to stuffing before he needed some cash, so I actually do have it. So 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 200. So there is his $200. Great news. He gets an extra 20 to give back for the fast food cash from the weekend. So really he has $220, but shh, don't tell him. We're going to surprise him. He didn't expect to get an extra 20 back, but I think it's only fair to give him 20 back, especially since we had it extra in the fast food box. So thank you so much for joining me today as I stuffed my husband's 3rd paycheck for the month and our 5th paycheck for the month of October. Yay! I love that. If you haven't already, again, I'd appreciate it if you'd push subscribe down below. Love to hear your comments, your thoughts, your feedback. Put something down below as well. Thanks, Tuck, for visiting. We appreciated you coming in to our video today. I'm so sorry for the distraction. I apologize. And I hope you have a great day today. Bye, guys. Oops, straighten you back.